Hello Taurus, Ashley here. Let's do your reading for March. See what's coming in for you. We're going to look at strength, which is idyllic time. So perhaps some blessings coming in or just some general overall peace and happiness. Your challenge is the rhinoceros. It says be strong and courageous. So there could be something that's kind of showing up in March that's challenging you. Sometimes I think of the rhinoceros as I do like the elephant, needing to remove like blockages, that kind of thing. Your potential outcome, we have a change in the wind. It's in the reverse, and what that means is that there could be a change coming in that's outside of your direct control. So we're going to see what that might be about. We'll pull some tarot and we will clarify and see what's going on for Taurus. Now, definitely check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus if this does not seem to be your reading. And please remember to hit that like button. It definitely helps the channel. All right. We have the World. So it looks like maybe there's been a recent cycle completed for you, some sort of hard lesson learned, and you're finally kind of coming out on the other side of that. We have the High Priestess, Judgment. Look at all these majors. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands. So there's some of that blockage or boundaries or something coming in that could be kind of challenging for you. Ace of Wands. The Two of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Emperor. Could be that someone is showing up here wanting to offer you a new beginning here or have a new beginning with you. We do have the Two of Cups on the board, so we'll see how that is playing out, but it looks like you'll have a choice to make in March. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Some sort of positive collaboration could be coming in for you. And I do feel like intuition's going to be a big deal this month with the Moon and the Two of Swords here, and it could be that you struggle a little bit to get in contact with that. We do have the High Priestess in the row of your challenge, so it could kind of be like that you're seeking some sort of guidance and it's difficult to come by. All right, let's look at the Strength row. Idyllic times. Says the Garden and Paradise. So what I get with this card, you can see she has an owl on her shoulders and she's holding a butterfly. So it also reduces to a number 12, which is the Hanged Man. So I do feel like there's some sort of transformation that's happening. And it may be giving you a more positive perspective on something. With the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. This could have to do with a partnership of some kind, some sort of cycle ending, new karma coming in, positive karma. And it may have to do with a relationship, so we're going to clarify. If the Two of Cups for you is not a love relationship, it could be a friendship. This could also just be your alignment within yourself, right? So let's see. Where do we have the World? We have the Three of Swords. What's interesting is I split this deck and shuffled it a couple of times. And when I split the deck, the World and the Three of Swords were at the bottom of this deck. So clearly some sort of difficult period ending here. And the Two of Swords, and it does feel like it was something that either you had to make a choice to close this out, and it was a decision that you didn't really want to have to make. Or this was kind of a situation here that was very difficult, that was maybe even confusing, I want to say. Like, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to you. But it does look like that period of time of confusion or pain is coming to a close here. There's been some sort of lesson learned from this. With the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Hierophant. So there's your card, Taurus. And the Four of Wands. So this could have been a partnership here. We have the Two of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Hierophant. Now, with it sitting here with the Wheel of Fortune, it could very well be that you're actually stepping into a period of commitment and union with someone here. Especially, yeah. We have the Lovers clarifying the Two of Cups. Wow. And the Temperance card, I like that because I feel like this is like a huge turnaround here happening for you in March. It looks like there could very well be a partnership coming in here for you that I want to say that you've longed for your entire life. With Temperance here, this is a very, very healing partnership or connection that's coming in. And it has the potential here to be long term. Could even end in official marriage here for some of you. With the Wheel of Fortune there, it definitely feels like it's been divinely guided, especially here with the Lovers and Temperance. We have all this angel energy showing up. And it does look like whatever has ended here in the past, I'm actually going to get one more there, try and figure out what that might have been. It could, now it's probably different for everyone. It looks to be like it was some sort of long-term legacy, perhaps with someone else that closed out. So a lot of people in the last couple of years have been ending long-term relationships. There's been a lot of activity with Venus in particular that would kind of trigger a lot of that to happen. But it looks like it's all happening because there's something new showing up here that is more in line with your own spiritual growth. And tons of majors. So you got a big March coming in here for you. Now this could be another Taurus. We also have strong fixed signs here: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and then some Sagittarius, Gemini showing up. It doesn't have to be one of those signs. It could also be this Aquarius showing up at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's look at this challenge here. I'll show you the card again. We have the Rhinoceros, and it says, be strong and courageous. It looks to me like it's kind of this interesting blend between masculine and feminine here is what I feel. Like light and dark, intuition and action. Now with the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Wands, it could be that you're struggling to kind of, it's either you're struggling to connect with your intuition, because of what's going around in your situation, right? Or you're uncertain or not trusting your intuition because it's kind of pushing you outside of a comfort zone here, is what I feel like. I do feel like there's still victory here. I do still feel like these positive things are going to come into play either way, but it could kind of put you in this, maybe a little bit of fear coming up here because it's the unknown. Because to me, this partnership that's showing up here is probably going to be like nothing you've experienced before. So it's going to challenge your perspective on what relationship is. It could kind of be a little bit startling based on, just past partnerships you've experienced before. So with the High Priestess, we have the Tower. And the Wheel of Fortune. So again, it comes in and it blows your socks off here. Especially with this Wheel of Fortune showing up here twice. It's like this massive shock. You didn't see it coming. And yeah, it immediately puts you on guard here. Let's see. Yeah, you're not sure you want this because I think it's kind of scaring you a little bit here. And it puts you in this place of like, is this what I want? Indecision is kind of what that feels like. With the Six of Wands, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Moon. I do feel like your intuition is guiding you towards this. However, I do feel like there's a fear that instantly crops up here. That what if it's like the past? What if it's not equal give and take? What if it doesn't work out? And I feel like that comes up because it's such a strong connection that, and it hits you on such a level here that the immediate fear that comes up is that it could be lost. It can be removed, right? There's definitely some strong twin flame energy showing up here. So if that's not your journey, just take what resonates. But it does feel like this could be kind of one of those knock the wind out of you kind of connections, especially when it first arrives. Now again, in the potential outcome, we have the winds of change. So there's definitely a lot of change showing up here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune twice and the Tower. But with this being in reverse, it's something that you don't have any control over. So that again, I feel like is probably contributing to some fears. We have Judgment, the Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. So it's like you definitely have a choice here. Now for some of you, this could be someone returning with Judgment there. I don't feel that super strongly, so if that's the case, I don't feel like it's for very many of you. Let's clarify and see. We have the World. Interesting. We also have the King of Swords. And before I lose it, real quick, first thing I'm getting there is that some of you have really kind of, after this past commitment closed out and really hurt you, it was a very difficult ending that you went through. And I do feel like you're trying to summon up the wisdom from that situation and apply it to this new partnership that's showing up for you. But what I'm strongly getting from that is that I feel like when this came to an end, you made some very conscious choices that were like, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to allow this again. You really set some hard rules for yourself in order to prevent another experience like this, right? So take that as it resonates, but that's the first thing I got here, right? I also feel like what this is saying is that it's almost like the universe trying to tell you to understand that you do have wisdom from what you've experienced in the past, and that wisdom is going to show up definitely more clearly when you step out of this fear energy. I almost want to say for some of you, this just is not the same situation as what you've had in the past. With the Ace of Wands, we get the Magician, so somebody definitely wanting to have a passionate new beginning with you. And the Ten of Wands. Why the Ten of Wands? Three of Cups. So for some of you, this could be a reconciliation from the past. We did have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But for others, this just kind of feels like, it's almost like the universe is trying to tell you that it's time to step out of pain and fear and that betrayal energy that you've experienced and really just allow the good to happen. Because you are kind of in this resistant energy here, and that is showing up as the challenge. So your initial reaction here might be to kind of clam up, and it's almost like just let the good happen to you, right? With the Emperor, let's see what he's got to say. We have the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So I do feel like this could be a strong masculine energy showing up. I do feel like this is probably, it sounds cliche, but it's like the person of your dreams here. And I do feel like this person's going to fight for this. So even as you resist, I don't see this Emperor energy backing down. Now, if you're sitting in the energy of the Divine Masculine, I do feel like you're going to be kind of opening up, having less resistance to this positive change, because I do feel like this person, this partner who shows up for you is kind of your dream come true partner. Like I was saying, it's something you've never experienced in this lifetime, I don't feel. I feel like this is going to knock your socks off here. And it kind of almost feels like, again, it's outside of your control. I feel like the resistance here is showing up within you, but again, you're being encouraged to be brave, right? Have some courage, allow the good to happen to you. But even if you continue to resist, I still don't see that mattering. It's almost like it's going to happen either way, because the draw, the intensity with this person is stronger than the resistance, right? So, very juicy reading, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. And for those of you that this was your reading and this resonated, how exciting for you. I hope to see you back here in the weekly readings. Thanks for being here. Bye.